If you have piriformis syndrome, it doesn't matter if it's caused by nerve irritation to the piriformis muscle or it's because of imbalance of that muscle causing tightness of the muscle. The symptoms would basically be the same. It could be pain in the butt, tingling, numbness down in the leg, along with the pain. I'm going to show you exercises that you can do at home that you can deal with all these different causes of the piriformis syndrome. So first thing we want to do is we want to mobilize the piriformis muscle because it's going to be tight. There's maybe going to be some trigger points in it. So you want to take a lacrosse ball or a softball and you want to hit that muscle, which is going to be from the sacrum, and it goes right across into the femur here. So you want to go right across this area. You want to take one of these balls and put pressure on these areas, either around this area in the hip or over by the sacrum where that muscle attaches. You want to stay away from the middle of the belly of it because that's where the sciatic nerve passes through. You can lift your leg up. You can kind of cross it over onto this, bend this leg, cross this leg over, up, slide that into the area and place it right close to is it close to the hip? So find a tender spot out on that hip.
The hip, at the hip bone?
Yeah,
right
there. Do you feel that it's kind of sore right there? Just hold the pressure right on that. Kind of hard to do. Okay. So now what you want to do is lift that leg up and just kind of bring your knee to like come up and down, get some motion. You feel how it's kind of feels different in that area. So you want to get motion as that pressure is on there to release that piriformis muscle. Then you can come in and you can kind of externally and internally rotate it back and forth a few times, the leg. And then you can move to a new spot. Go ahead and cross that over, lift it up, go towards the middle a little more. So you can find a couple areas. Find that by the sacrum, very tender. So you find that tender area, put pressure on it, hold that pressure on there. Good. And she's breathing because she has to try to release that tension in that muscle. Then what you want to do is you want to bring your leg and you just want to go ahead and actively move that leg. And go ahead and bring it up and turn in and out. Feel that? And relax. You can drop that back down. You can pull that back out now. So after you release the muscle, then what we want to do is we want to use a band and bring the band around your feet. Bring it up almost to the knee. Bring it up almost to the knee. We want to lift your toes up. You want to just get a little tension into that band like that so you can feel it in the glutes. And then you want to relax your hands down here, brace abdominal muscles, and lift your rear end up and hold that for a count of 10. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those glutes. Let it keep that tension in there so it's really activating those external rotators along with the glute. And relax. And do it again. Contract the abdominal muscles, the glutes. You're keeping tension on the external rotators again. And relax. And do that again. Contract the glutes, abdominal muscles. You want to do this about 5 to 10 times to really activate that area and get blood flow into the glutes and those external rotators. Finish that. Now what we want to do, we want to pull this up a little higher over the knees, the band. Bring your feet together a little bit. We're going to start releasing the pelvis now, the SI joint and the pelvis. So you're going to bring your legs up this way, get a little tension here. And you want one hand on the front of your knee, another hand on this back. You want to do counter rotations. She's going to resist that motion. So she's going to bring her hand here. So one hand in the front of the knee, one hand on top of the thigh. Good. Now just hold that. Hold, 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 and relax, switch. Now, hold, 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 and switch. And hold, 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 hold. So you're getting that counter rotation in the pelvis, getting it under tension. You want to go about 3 cycles. And yeah. And during this time, you're going to really be engaging the core abdominal muscles as you're doing this. Then when you finish 3, put your feet on the ground, feet together like this. You want to pull out and press against that and hold that out for a big pregnant pause. You can really feel it activate those external rotators. And relax. Do that again. Hold, 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 hold. And relax. And again. Do that about 3 times. Come back up. Then you slide this block in between. Squeeze. Now keep your feet together. Squeeze really firmly together. Do you feel it? Where do you feel it mostly?
Here.
Yeah, it's going to be right where the pubic bone, where the adductor is attached to the pubic bone. You might feel a big pop in that area. That's okay. Just releasing the pelvis. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax. Now you want to go ahead and bring your legs back up again. Put your one hand opposite like we did before, counter rotation. Now resist that motion. Hold, 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 hold. Switch. Hold, 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 hold. Switch. And hold, 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 hold. Switch. Just keep your neck relaxed and neutral, because it's a good thing you brought that up. A lot of times you might be under tension, so try to keep that area relaxed as you're contracting these areas. So once she's gone through 3 cycles, she's going to come back down again. Come on down. She's going to press out and hold that for a big pregnant pause. And relax and press out again. And relax. And press out again. And relax. And when she does it, now we can come in, bring the block in, bring your feet together. It's good to bring them together to get a better fulcrum to drive off this. Then squeeze firmly. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Contract abdominals. But feel like it's going to pop your pelvis when you do that.
So I can feel it go all the way down to back down here.
Even to your low back, right? Because sometimes you get releases in the lumbar spine too when you do this. So now after we've released this, you can go through that 2 to 3 times, that whole process. To bring your legs, kind of lean back in your arms just like this. Bring your knees like so. Now what I want you to do is, all I want you to do is go at 90 degrees and let your legs flop to the side, but keep them at 90. Good. And try to keep your chest from not moving. So we're working the internal, external rotators of her hips. We just want to get motion in that area. How's that feel?
It feels really tight, actually.
Is there one side tighter than another?
Probably this side.
Yeah, so they're going to find one side that's tighter than the other. You might have to work that a little bit more. You've gone through several motions like this. Then what you can do is go ahead and sit up as you're in that pose. You want to come up in the regular 90-90. Try to get that one out a little bit. See if you're really restricted, like she's real tight in her hips, that it may only get to this point here. So you want to be at this point. Try to get that out. And then you can hold on to your legs, but go ahead and rotate over and go to the other side. But try to keep up. Don't use this as a brace. Get over center, so you have to really use your core. Go to the other side.
Don't hold on back here?
No, you can hold on to your legs. Yeah, and go ahead and rotate over. Other side. See how it's harder?
It's harder.
Yeah, so you're going to have to really contract the core. And you're going to, actually, it's going to work the external and internal obliques along with the QL muscles quite a bit on this. So it's really activating that whole core area. So rotate over. You go do about 3 to 5 times each side. Go. At this time, what you want to do is just go for a short walk, but if you want to try to add something to it, you can put the band on the legs. So you can keep it under tension as you walk. Oh. Now you get it this way. You see yourself?
I'm walking.
You're going to push out a little bit, but that's just, you're going to go about a minute that way and then do your regular walk. Okay, slip that off. Yeah. So when you finish that, then she can go for a regular walk for about 5 or 10 minutes. It's a really good thing after you freed up that piriformis. Finish it up with your walk for about 5-10 minutes. Very good to help stabilize the rest of the pelvis with that, allow normal function of the piriformis muscle. So to review, we mobilize, we use the lacrosse ball and the softball in order to mobilize and relax the piriformis muscle. We activated the glute muscles with the glute bridge with the strap, so we get external rotators in there too, the stabilizers. Then we released the pelvis. We did contract, relax, and then squeeze on the block to help release that pelvis, along with the 90-90 motion of the hips for the internal external rotators, along with the walking. Do that, you're going to get rid of that piriformis syndrome.